today for the Bitcoin price. And guys, if you click today's video, you will not regret this action, because I was just posting literally a few seconds ago this textbook pattern from 1971. This textbook pattern is literally 50 years old, and Bitcoin is right now forming almost the exact same trajectory we have seen the very first time in 1971 in the Dow Jones. After that, it happened time and time again. Now the most important question is Bitcoin actually replicating what this pattern is predicting? Because if we are within phase 26 and 27, due for one last big dump before a big pump for Bitcoin, I will talk about that. I will tell you exactly what we can expect right now in the immediate short term for Bitcoin, how I am playing that, what it means for the altcoins, and much, much more. All I am asking you right now for this very, very special video on a Saturday, go down below and smash up the like button as never before. Every single video of the last, I think, 10 videos I did here on this channel got more than 10,000 likes, and this is crazy, guys. Thank you so much for that. Let's crush it again. Let's get to 15,000 likes on that video. If every single one of you just could take a second out of your day, go down below and smash the like. It's completely for free, as this content is also completely for free. Thank you so much for that. And now let's go straight into it. And of course, guys, I want to cover altcoins again. So leave your favorite altcoins down below. I'm every now and then taking some of them into consideration in my videos. Share them here in the comment section down below. This is what I'm asking you right now. And now let's go straight into the content here. I was posting just literally 2 minutes ago or so. The tweet is already going crazy. So of course a little bit more to read here. I was saying Bitcoin concerning similarities, and well, you can see we are having on the left hand side on this is the February, March, April pump for Bitcoin, where we topped out at 64, 3 peaks, and then a big run towards the downside. I was actually at this 3 peaks telling you, well, this looks like a Wyckoff accumulation pattern. Well, this happened, we went down to my worst case scenario, and now we are forming a domed house. Not a doomed house, a domed house. You can see here, this looks like a domed house, and if you're asking yourself, what is that? Well, let's go over here into the Bulkovsky pattern. By the way, big shout out actually, because this pattern, I did not find that myself. I found it at CryptoKero BTC. It's actually my co-founder. He has his own channel in German, and he was talking about that. And I thought, well, this is interesting. This is something to talk about, because what you can see right now after completing the domed house, Bitcoin is within stage, just according to that pattern, 26 to 27. That means 28 is still due. That means according to that pattern, we still need one last dump before Bitcoin can go into a big pump. And let me quickly go over here into this pattern. So here you can see Bitcoin in the immediate short term. I will talk about that towards the end of the video, just in case you are just here for the long term, which is completely fine. Let me go over to the daily candles, and what you can see here, 3 peaks and a domed house. So we are having actually a massive run towards the upside to the first peak, correction, peak, down. Then we are going down. We are having here a zigzag accumulation, Bitcoin going higher, and then we are having the last domed house before we are going down, phase 26, before we are getting a bounce, dead cat bounce, 27, and one last shake off towards the downside. This is what this pattern is actually predicting. This is what you can see. And also, if I were to go over here to the website, it's telling you 1971 in the encyclopedia of the stock market, the first time George Lindsay found this in the Dow Jones. We are going lower. Also, obviously, this is a very pattern which is coming seldomly, so it's also playing out less often, obviously. But what you can see here, basically, just go to Bulkovsky with the pattern site and type in 3 peaks and domed house, and you will find the exact explanation and what we can actually expect here towards the end of the pattern. Obviously, for me, it's a very interesting thing. You find also a lot of examples here in the Dow Jones Industrial, like many similar patterns which happened before since the last 50 years basically. So this is what we can expect right now, and if this would actually play out, then this last dump should go below the previous bounce point at 41,000. This one is actually predicting a price lower than that. So now, what is speaking against that? Why we are maybe not doomed yet? Let's talk about that. Let me go over here to the, oh, that's the wrong chart. let me go over to this one here. So what is speaking against that? Well, we are still within a pattern, and as long as Bitcoin is holding the previous low here, as long as Bitcoin is holding this one, we are still fine, right? But what we are finding ourselves in here, which looked like a symmetrical triangle before, is now more forming into a descending triangle. Descending triangle with bearish leading into it should have, in fact, a bearish bias. Probability higher to break towards the downside, as we are having descending resistance with lower highs and horizontal support, which is getting weakened every single time we are touching it. So obviously, from this probability standpoint, the likelihood should be higher to break down. Let us see what would be the price target of this breakdown. Of course, I want to talk with you about my bullish scenario here. This would actually put in a lower high, a lower low for Bitcoin, just as the three peaks and doomed houses pattern is predicting. It's $42,700 on this specific chart here. So this is of course very, very interesting to see, but do keep in mind that Bitcoin is still forming this W pattern. So before we are not confirming any direction here, don't get too wild with any short or long trades, because if we are breaking out here and breaking the neckline at 52,000, I already told you yesterday, this W pattern has a target of above $60,000. So before we are choosing for any long or short trade here, I wanted to urge you for a lot of caution, guys. Bitcoin did not decide the direction yet. Wait for it, guys. Are we breaking the bottom of the descending triangle? Well, we are most likely going to go significantly lower. If we are breaking the neckline of $52,000, we are most likely going towards higher price targets of 61,000. This is how technical analysis works. You want to be prepared for scenario A, for scenario B, and no matter what happens, you are prepared and you have a game plan for that. We don't have a crystal ball, and we can't tell you A is happening 100%, B is happening 100%. What I can tell you is I can lay down the probability functions, I can lay down the two scenarios which are on the table, I can tell you exactly what to do when A happens, and I can then tell you exactly what to do when B happens. If you appreciate that, smash up the like button to a new all-time high. And huge update yesterday. Look at this. We had our first listing announcement. Head over to vlaunch.com or to our Telegram groups, where we announced the first listing next to decentralized exchange listings. It's the first of many centralized exchange listings we are going to have for vlaunch.com. We are working around the clock now. I'm actually on my way to the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. So make sure you follow us there. You join the Twitter, you join the Telegram to get a hold of your free IDO allocation as an active community member. Of course, who's contributing more, who was joining earlier, is getting rewarded more than other people. Obviously, it should be fair here. Thank you so much for that, guys. And of course, if you want to see me speaking at the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, make sure you go to Proof of Fusion. I think they're having some tickets left, and you join me there. I would be very happy to see you in Abu Dhabi at the Grand Prix, where I'm going to be speaking about Bitcoin and other stuff as well. Thank you so much for watching. We are going to see each other very soon at the next one of MF Crypto. And as always, guys, bye bye.